We're going to take a look at a trade example from the US dollar yen 15-minute chart. And lower time frames like the 15-minute charts are ideal for traders that look to enter lots of small trades throughout the day, also known as scalpers. And of course we all know that with lower time frame charts you get more signals, but those signals tend to be less reliable. So the first thing we want to do is log in, and we can log in by clicking login in the upper left, entering in our user credentials, and selecting login. We can get to the dashboard by selecting Pro Dashboard underneath the Pro menu, and this will bring us to Candle Pro. We'll make our selections here, making sure we have the 15-minute time frame selected, and then we'll go ahead and click Go to pull up some results. And as we scroll down here, we'll see that the first signal that came up is a shooting star. Obviously we search for shooting stars, and it's got a pretty good forecast strength. Let's go ahead and click View Performance Report. And let's take a time out here for a second, because this is the real power of Candles Pro. There's plenty of indicators out there that'll give you candlestick alerts for, the particular time frame, particular pair that you're on, but it doesn't tell you any historical information, performance information, recommended take profit, stop loss levels. And as we know, details are what make or break a successful trade in the Forex market. Where you put your stop loss, where you put your take profit level, when you enter, when you say no to entering on a signal, those are the kind of details that separate the 5% of Forex traders who succeed from the 95% of Forex traders who fail within the first year. Once we're on the performance report, the first thing I always check is the number of previous signals analyzed. In this case it's 26, that's good. The reward risk ratio is fantastic, 3.3 to 1, we want at least 2 to 1. Maximum drawdown 16 pips, that's really low, that's the most we would have lost on a previous signal, that's very strong. And we're getting a recommended take profit of most 15 pips and a recommended stop loss of at least 7 pips roughly. I always like to click View Past Live Signals at this point, to get a feel for how previous candlesticks, how hot this signal is basically. And we can see here 35 pips with a drawdown of only 2, 26 drawdown of only 10, 15 drawdown of only 3. So this is a fairly hot signal. It gives me a lot more confidence about taking this signal. Let's take a look at the charts. We can see our shooting star here on the far right. Its wick is just piercing the 10-period simple moving average, so that's a good bearish sign. We're going to place our stop loss above that top wick and above that moving average about 10 pips up, which is in line with the Candle Pro recommendation. And we're going to place our take profit right here at the bottom of the support, which is about 12 pips down, and again right in line with Candle Pro recommendation. Let's step forward. And we can see our take profit was hit after only about 45 minutes. So not bad for about 2 minutes worth of work on your end, and what really made this trade possible was the confidence that Candle Pro gives us in being able to act on these signals and the data that it gives us for setting our stop loss and take profit levels and being more accurate with our trades and getting a higher win percentage. And the beauty of Candle Pro for me is twofold. Number one, the quantity and quality of signals that it gives you for multiple time frames, multiple pairs. Even if you have an indicator that gives you some of these signals, you don't keep it open for all charts, and it's definitely not going to give you the wealth of information. And that wealth of information is really what sets Candle Pro apart, in that it gives you confidence in the trade, and it gives you a better idea of where to put take profit and stop loss levels, so you're not just taking a stab in the dark anymore.